Class 10 and Class 12 board examinations of the CBSE
exams
have been deferred.
for the moment
the
have been postponed. I think there is a release that has been issued. So the moment you also have an update, you can just...
The Union Ministry on the 16th of April had postponed the Class 12 board exams and cancelled the Class 10 board exams due to the prevailing situation of the Covid-19 pandemic. While it was a huge relief to the Class 10 students, the decision left the Class 12 students in a lurch. Meanwhile, various news reports and the Central Board of Education has said that they will be declaring what the fate is for the Class 12 students on the 1st of June. But the uncertainty looming over conducting the exam has had an adverse effect on the mental health of the Class 12 students. Also, there are many entrance exams which has added to their woes. Now the students are facing a problem because they do not know whether to study for an entrance exam or for board exams. They're not sure of what pattern the exams will be of, how long the exams will be of, and which subjects should they study for. Adding to the pandemic's ill effects on one's mental health, the board exams being hung in the middle for Class 12 students have led them to feel demotivated to continue studying. Moreover, most of the students have now given up their ideas or dreams about studying in a particular college with their wanted course because they are unsure of what the eligibility criteria is now and what are they supposed to prepare for.
The last few months especially have been a disaster, and the level of uncertainty we are all facing and the amount of pressure from the boards and the family, we have very little time to reflect upon oneself and come up with a way out of this, and it seems almost impossible. And there is simply no way we can choose to move forward without knowing the decision of the board. Now many might think and say that why are you waiting for the boards? Why don't you prepare for the entrances? Why don't you apply to the universities? But the harsh reality is I do not own that confidence anymore. The confidence to stand up for the dreams and to bring out that hardworking self out of me, I do not know anymore, and I fear that tomorrow if I do prepare for something, or if I dream about my future, or if I make plans, all of them will just flow down the drain. Because you see, we might learn a lot through all our hard work and the things we study and stuff similarly, but unless and until we are given the permission to move forward in our lives, I don't know how to even hope for anything else. I'm not blaming anybody for the situation we are in due to the pandemic, but postponing the CBSE boards and the way some state boards have decided to conduct their examinations in the format they have implemented, through all of this, I don't understand the purpose. I don't get the point as to why they have to keep juggling us around a single decision and knowing the amount of mental pressure we are under. So yes, that is what I believe, that if there were to be any decision or decisions, it should be taken at the earliest, and it should consider the concerns and prayers from the student community as well.
In addition, the COVID-19 cases and deaths in families and its consequences have also taken a toll on many students' mental health.
This pandemic has left me feeling drained, and the hopelessness of the situation has made career plans a blur. Also, with our loved ones getting affected with COVID, there is absolutely no will left in me to sit down and study amidst such dire circumstances.
Many admit that the lack of clarity has also affected their focus on examination.
We are often told from a young age that class 12 is the most important academic year for a student. Board exams usually get over by the month of March, but this year it was postponed to May. As the second wave hit India, exams were further postponed, but this time we weren't given a date sheet. This caused a lot of uncertainty as news outlets wrote articles that the exams will likely be cancelled for class 12, as it was cancelled for class 10. Due to this, I could not prepare for my exams with the fullest of my ability. And now there are reports of CBSE looking to conduct exams in the coming months, as cases are declining in India steadily. This confusion and lack of clarity from board officials has made me feel really depressed and anxious about my future.
And not just the students, but the parents are affected as well, because what does my child's future hold? This question remains.
মোৰ ছোৱালীজনীয়ে তাই ক্লাছ 12ত ভাল নম্বৰ উঠাব পাৰিব বুলি বিশ্বাসী আছে, কিন্তু পৰিস্থিতি এটা এনেকুৱা হৈছে যে যদি এন্ট্ৰেন্স পৰীক্ষা পাতে তেন্তে হাই ছেকেণ্ডেৰী পৰীক্ষাটো এটা এক্সট্ৰা বুজাহে হ'ব। আৰু তাইও এনেদৰে ভাবিছে, সেইবাবে তাই টোপনিও ইয়াৰ বাবে তাইৰ টোপনিও নাইকিয়া হৈছে আৰু আমিও চিন্তাত পৰিছোঁ।
Meanwhile, a section of parents and students have been protesting on social media seeking the cancellation of the same. If speculations in the circle are to be believed, then CBSE is to conduct the board exams for the class 12 students from mid-July. However, the official decision in this regard will be out in June, first week, based on the present assessment of the COVID-19 situation.